greatest country in the world, and it is worth fighting for. It is worth bleeding for, and if it takes it, it's worth dying for the greatest country that this world has ever seen.
Dear America, how's it going? Welcome to Tuesday's episode of the show. We got a lot of things to talk about. First of all, yesterday, groundbreaking footage. Nancy Pelosi admits the fact that it was her fault about the National Guard not being there. You know, those whole things that us conspiracy theorists have said for forever. If you knew that the entire time, comment in the chat right now. Knew it. Just blow the chat out. Let's go ahead and get this going. Also, jury deliberations started yesterday for the Hunter Biden federal gun charges. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. If you think that Hunter Biden is going to be found guilty, comment yes or no in the chat. I want the chat blown up right now. I want to see everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I know it's Tuesday. You're at work and you probably hate your job, but that's okay. You're watching us when you're not supposed to, and we appreciate you guys for doing that. All right, this is the business part out of the way first. We need you to hit that like button. The more you hit the like button, the more people see this video. Hit that follow or subscribe button if this is your first time. The chat is absolutely blowing up, going insane. I love it. Super questions or super chats or whatever, $5 or more. We will answer your questions at the halfway point and at the end of the show. We do not answer unless it's $5 or more. Love you guys. It's getting kind of out of hand here lately. So $1 tips. We love you and appreciate you. Can't stop the show for $1. I feel like I said that like Trump for $1. We can't do it. They can't do it. People in the back do it, but they say that's not the greatest thing, and we only do the greatest things, and that's how we do it. No, I'm just kidding. It's not
and
obligated.
I don't care about you.
But yeah, and I don't care about you. It's not obligated, but it is very much appreciated. So $5 or more, super questions. Shout out your family. Ask us a question directly. Why does Todd speak the way that he does? We're all trying to figure this out. Anyway, but let's introduce who's in the studio today. Mexican Tony is in the building.
Morning, everybody. What's that?
Hey, that was actually pretty good that time. All right. And of course, everybody's favorite redneck, see Todd.
It's growing on me.
And of course, I'm your host, Graham Allen. Cue the music. All right, go to the 3-shot here. Okay, what's going on, everybody? How are y'all? How are you?
I'm fantastic.
I am exhausted.
Why?
Well, I have a 4-month-old dog that knows how to open doors.
Oh, okay. You're one of those people that cares about your animals.
Put a shock collar on.
No. When they open the back door to the house, yeah, I do.
Somebody said Graham still has the best intro music. Of course, it's my shit.
Yeah.
Todd, are you going to do
You think I'm going to do some subpar music and stuff?
Todd, my brother was having the same problem. He put a shock collar on him for about 3 days, and then he turned off the shock collar but left it on him, and he learned his lesson. He wouldn't
It's
go out
not the
anymore.
getting out part I care about, because I don't. It's the I'm asleep and I wake up and the back door's been open all night. That's the part I care about.
Well, do you not lock your doors, Todd?
Well, you can still open the door from the inside.
Your dog knows how to do deadbolts?
Oh, yeah. I guess I could use the deadbolt.
You could.
Solid point there, Graham.
Oh,
Mystery
boy.
solved.
I am not what the world would call a smart man. However,
mystery solved.
I do know how to deadbolt a door.
Mystery solved.
All right. Either way, we're going to
that.
start this off with our sponsor of the day, and Todd is actually going to take this.
Are you sure
here we go.
Are you sure he can read it?
We're about to find out. Here we go. All right, Mr. Producer, are you seeing these comments? They're saying that there was no sound during that. Did you see that? That was
Really?
weird.
Can't
a lot
hear
of people are
Todd.
saying they
Can't
didn't
hear Todd. Can't
they didn't hear a
Todd.
thing. All right, go back to it. I'll do it. Dadgummit. It's of
can't hear
course.
Can you
Tax
hear
USA, ladies and gentlemen.
Can they hear us?
Do you owe back taxes? Pandemic relief is now over. Along with hiring thousands of new agents and field officers, the IRS has kicked off 2024 by sending over 5 million pay-up letters to those who have unified unfiled tax returns or balances. Listen, the IRS is a bunch of crooks. Why are you paying them money when you don't have to? Tax Network USA, a trusted tax relief firm, has saved over $1 billion in back taxes for their clients. Whether you owe $10,000 or $10 million, they can help you. All you got to do is call 1-800-245-6000 for a private free consultation today, or visit the link in the bio or tnusa.com/Graham. That's 1-800-245-6000 or tnusa.com/Graham.
Thank you, Mr. Producer, because I totally killed that script.
Did y'all hear that part? Look, I'm trying to get people like all the responsibilities all the time. And this is what I get for trying to do
Lord
it.
have mercy.
Todd sounded like in a far tunnel. He's good now. That's
I could
interesting.
hear his breathing like a scene from the
That's
movie
really
Scream.
weird. We'll have to look
That's
into that. Why Todd's did
They
that.
said it
All
was
right.
just during
How
the-
about we start the show? Dang.
That's a
All
good
right.
idea.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is something that, when I think about just the death of our society, and when I think about when I think about the incoming World War III, what I think about is, young men fight wars, right? That's the way it is, right?
Yep.
Old men start wars, young men fight wars. It's been that way as old as time. Well, our young people today kind of suck sometimes, and I get more and more afraid as the years go by and as the time passes. None more than The Hill posted an article, and now 26% of Gen Z applicants are bringing their mommy and daddy to their job interviews. One more time, 26%. That's over a fourth. A fourth of Gen Z applicants are bringing their daddies and their mommies to their job interview. It reminds me a little bit like this image from the movie Step Brothers. If we can pull that up, that's what it is. We will be identifying as a team.
My question is what if you've ever seen this movie and you've seen this scene, you have to have the same expression on your face as she does when somebody walks in with mama.
I'm telling you, you know what? Before I say what I want to say, let's just go back to the article. Let's read just a little.
Horrible.
Maybe we're being mean to the Gen Zers here.
No, we're not.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Resume template surveyed 1,400 U.S.-based Gen Zers. Majority of on-camera parents spoke directly to the hiring manager. So they're not even interviewing in person. So they're in their mommy and daddy's house, and their mom is right here. It does not signal confidence to a hiring company. No. Duh. Majority of on-camera parents spoke to. Oh my goodness, it does. Okay,
man.
all right. Let's go down. Let's read a little bit here. It says it twice because it's so baffling.
Oh my Lord.
Some Gen Z respondents need help from their parents during a job interview. I don't even know what to say. Survey found that 26% of Gen Z respondents actually involved their parents in the interview process. 31% of those responders had a parent accompany them to an in-person interview, and 29% had them join a virtual interview. You bunch of sissies. Every one of you. For those that said they had a parent come with them to an in-person interview, 37% of respondents said they had their mom or dad come into the office, and 26% of respondents said one of their parents physically sat in the room while the interview took place. Go to the image. Go to the image right now. If I'm hiring you, if I'm hiring you, and you walk in with your mom or your dad, get out. Get
right now.
Out. Get out. Where's my paddle? Give me the paddle with the holes in it, because I'm going to spank your little fan on the way out like your parents should have your entire life.
Oh, my God. Can you just imagine, like, you're sitting in a Zoom meeting interviewing this kid? Mom! Mom!
The meatloaf! The meatloaf, Mom!
You forgot to get the Fruity Pebbles!
Well, I don't know when they took this poll or whatnot, but I do think that since COVID, it has gotten a lot worse. We used to get a lot of people at the restaurant where I used to work at. They used to come in, and not only were they looking for jobs, but they were looking for particular hours, how many days you wanted to work. They weren't there to actually looking for a job. They were looking because I think they were forced to go out and look for a job. They didn't want a job. So
I have no words.
I got nothing.
You know,
it all started with participation trophies.
Can you imagine if we
Participation
had a
trophies.
That's
draft?
what it started with.
Can you imagine what's going to happen? We have a draft. Karen's in the thing with the recruiter. So my son has a gluten allergy. He also is allergic to sunlight, so we have to lather him up like
Bullets
Mark
are not made
Zuckerberg.
of gluten. Good luck.
I'm telling you that this thing is just. Were the bullets made without harming any animals? Because I must know
For sure. Let me know when it goes through his skin. Let me know.
You guys are killing me, man.
I can't, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, if you show up for a job interview with me and you got your mommy with you,
bro.
I will break you down on such a level
yes.
that you will never come out of your parents' basement again. I'm telling you right now.
Which they don't want to anyway.
I will end you, like, because I will take it upon myself to parent you for the 20 plus years of your life that you haven't been parented. And then the next thing I'm doing is I'm just going to tell your dad, hey, can we step outside for just a moment? And I'm going to just boom.
Oh, yeah.
What is wrong with you? Are you insane? Are you insane? Who does this? Anyway,
Man,
there you go. And we want to talk about a draft and winning World War III. We ain't winning World War III, people. Yeah. Just start burning it all to the ground now. Live your life however you're going to live it, because it's all over.
Dad, we finised in last place. Well, did you have fun? That's all that matters.
Somebody said, Graham, it is not. I hope that this is a serious comment. It says, Graham, it is not, in all caps, an allergy. It's a low tolerance to gluten. There is a difference.
That is satire.
I don't care. I hope it's not satire, because you're the person that I hate. I hate people like you.
Wow.
If it's a serious comment. If it's a serious comment, I don't like you. We are not friends, and we will never be friends.
Like, can you imagine, like, the cavemen back in the day? Hey, was this brontosaurus cooked with gluten-free bread? Like, dude, get out of it. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Such a pansy generation.
All right, moving on.
Hey, Graham, I'm allergic to the air conditioner. Can we please not turn it on anymore?
Sugar's allergic to Tony. I mean,
that's true.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Yep. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about other stupid people in the world. AOC.
Oh, God.
AOC worries that Donald Trump would throw her in jail if he wins presidency. He is out of his mind. Now, let's listen to the actual audio recording of this, and then we'll talk about it. What a lovely photo of this.
I'm not. Nope.
Never mind.
Not doing it. Not doing it.
Play it.
What happens to you if Donald Trump wins? What do you do? What's your first move?
I mean, it sounds nuts, but, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy threw me in jail.
Really?
He's out of his mind. I mean, he did his whole first campaign around lock her up. Like, this is his motto.
Oh, he didn't say that, He said he didn't say it. Teasing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I take him at his word. I take him at his word. I take him at his word when he says that he's going to round up people. I take him at his word when he threatens journalists. I take him at his word. I feel like what we saw in his first presidency was an amuse-bouche to what his intentions are. He has learned from his mistakes of appointing professionals, and he will not make that mistake next time.
What?
He needs to run on the campaign by, like, make my drink. Yes, Todd. What?
Look, unless stupidity is a crime, she's fine.
Ha!
Sorry. Sorry.
It
should be.
It should be because there's some legit stupid people out there.
That's a very good
She
point,
can't
Todd.
even spell a booge or whatever the heck she just said.
I don't I don't know what the heck she's talking about
Me
because
either.
the only people that are afraid to go to jail are people who've broken the law. I mean,
And the only people that break the law are people that actually don't break the law. They're just actual American citizens.
Yeah, I don't remember ever getting pulled over and say, "Ooh, I hope I don't go to jail," because I didn't do anything. I mean, she's worried about going to jail. She must have done
Guilty
something.
dog barks, homie.
I'm
Guilty
worried about
dog
going to
barks.
jail because I'm a white Christian conservative and or a white Christian nationalist, depending on who you ask. We're terrorists, Tony. Well, not you.
Yeah, thank you.
You
Yeah, I
probably
was
get
gonna
away
say,
with it.
Yeah, you can get away with
Todd,
anything. We're
me and
screwed.
Todd are like back in the Wild Wild
We're
West of
screwed.
like Billy the Kid and his accomplice. Like our photos are like enemy number one to what's going on in
cool
our
with that.
judicial system.
I wonder
what
I wonder what the bounty is for you guys.
That
might
is a
turn you guys
great
in.
idea. We need to have wanted T-shirts with wanted posters of our pictures.
Wanted,
That
white
wanted.
Christian nationalist.
Yeah, perfect.
Since 1987.
And I love, she's like, well, he ran on a campaign of locking up Hillary. Did he do it, Heifer?
Did he do it?
Did he do it? I mean,
How dare you, sir?
did he do it? I mean, I
Oh,
think so.
man, I'm in such a don't care mood today. All right, Gretchen Whitmer is a horrible governor. But ironically, two things have happened when they start asking her about her COVID lockdown policies. She's had two situations where all of a sudden her comms just go out. Let's play it.
Governor, when it comes to your handling of the pandemic, we all know the critics over the past few years. Do you have any regrets? And is there Go ahead, Governor.
Oh,
Can you hear me okay?
I can't.
You got me, Governor?
Did I do that when I touched the ear thing? It started to fall out.
Leg hair.
Oh no, it's okay.
Toyota.
Governor,
card,
can you hear me? Governor Whitmer?
Hispanics. I can't.
McDonald's drive-through right there.
We'll check
Donald
back in with the
Trump,
governor maybe
bad.
a little bit.
This
All
couldn't
right,
happen
but
to
this
a
isn't
better
the only
person.
time. Here we go again. This is
Start with-
CNN. Play it.
I want to turn to a very different trial, and that is one that is going on in Delaware with the president's son, Hunter Biden. He is on
Dead
trial
person
for
talking.
obtaining and possessing a firearm while under the influence of illegal drugs, which was against the law. Republican Lindsey Graham says that an average American would not have been prosecuted
are you
for
there?
this. Yes, Governor, can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay,
Look
it
at
sounds
that
like the governor
horrible
can't hear
smile.
me. You know what? We're going to take a very
Hello?
quick commercial break.
Look, oh my
I can't-
God.
All right.
I know we're supposed to be making fun of it, but look at that smile.
Yeah. That was paid for.
That's Ron DeSantis' cousin.
That's
right
a
there.
that's a botch surgery. Somebody said it's an old clip. We know we played it to play you this more recent clip to establish a trend. Thank you very much. Cow.
Ta-da!
Open in your mouth before the reveal or the prestige of the show. Yeah, we got it, yo. We're showing a pattern. Dang, people.
Again, if you
Dang,
didn't
man.
notice, Graham is kind of feisty today. So
I'm
just
not
watch the
feisty, dude.
comments,
It's
man.
like if you would just stop for literally 30 more seconds, it would have made sense. Be like, oh, this is a pattern. They're showing a pattern. To show a pattern, you got to show the past ones first. You know what I mean? Like we're showing a pattern.
Mr. Graham, can I go to the bathroom? Would that be okay?
Did you turn off the air conditioner?
Somebody said you ruined Graham sticking the landing. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. We had this set up for you guys. You ruined it. Carl, you ruined it.
Way to go, Karen.
Jeez. All right. Okay. Can we just please, like, come on, please just, okay, like just,
Comedy show, chuckle, y'all.
I know what's going on. Alyssa's not here. She's not keeping you in check today.
Somebody said Graham's acting like a butthole. I like it. I'm not acting like a butthole. I just like.
What did I tell you guys about the comments? Stop it.
You guys have got to understand the amount of restraint I have every show, and some days I'm just like, you know what? I don't care today.
Let it
This
go.
is, Alyssa's not here to keep me in check.
That's
and
what
this
I
is
just
what
said.
happened.
Let it rip. Let it rip, Tater Chip.
Shut up, Todd. Don't.
People are really upset about this gluten comment. Apparently, we really touched a nerve over the gluten comment.
Aggravated the gluten army. It's
Graham,
on.
we can make you a gluten-free
Take a breath.
cake if that's what you want. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Okay, moving on. We got to talk about Birch Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, the economy is in the complete and total crapper. What is this? Oh, yes. This is it. We told you about the banks. We told you about 63 American bank chains are on the verge of insolvency, which means your money may be gone already. But this just came out on CNN yesterday about the housing market up 26%, not in a good way, since 2020. Here we go.
Bankrate found that on average, Americans are spending $18,000 a year to own and maintain their home. That is obviously a lot of money. When you think about it, it's almost like the cost of buying a used car a year. This is 26% more than in 2020. And of course, this is all on top of your mortgage payment, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about the cost of energy, the cost of property taxes. And the biggest drivers, according to Bankrate, are the fact that it's gotten more expensive to maintain a home and also the cost of home insurance. Now, we've seen premiums spike, right, for two reasons. One, it's the fact that the climate crisis has made it more likely that there's these disasters, right? We've seen wildfires and hurricanes and flooding. Then the cost of living, labor, materials, that's all gone up. So it's more expensive to repair when this happens. I spoke to a woman in California yesterday who told me that her home insurance...
This idiot is trying to say that one of the main reasons for the influx of prices in the housing market
Homeowners insurance.
is climate change. What are you talking about? No, it's because of BIDEN, who is also STUPID. Biden stupid is what it is.
Okay.
Fire bad, tree pretty, people. Like, it's not hard. Look, the economy is crap, all right? I love you guys. I'm tired of trying to sell it. You keep sitting around not doing something. I'm telling you right now, you need to give my friends at Birch Gold a call. All you got to do is text the word Graham. That's GRAHAM to 989898 right now. They're going to call you. I know most of you are not Gen Zers, so you're not afraid to talk on the phone, okay? But they can't send you a free info kit if they don't know where to send it to. I love it. People like, Graham, you told me if I texted, they'd send me a free info kit, but they called me. Yeah, I know. They got to call you. They're going to call you to give you a free information kit on how gold and silver and precious metals can protect your money. Ladies and gentlemen, Vladimir Putin straight up said that their plan at BRICS is to destroy the U.S. dollar. 63 American chain banks are on the verge of insolvency, according to the FDIC. That ain't me. That's the FDIC. Your money may already be gone and you don't know it. Text the word Graham right now. Free information is vital information. And what does it hurt your family to find out? Text the word Graham. That's GRAHAM to 989898 right now.
I have a question.
Yes, Todd.
All right, for my climate control people, if climate, and this goes for Tony and Graham too, if climate change and all that stuff is real and the ocean levels are rising, then why is oceanfront property at an all-time high and they're still selling it? And how are they insuring it? Riddle me that.
Dude, have you seen all the pictures of like...
Yeah, so like 1975
Island
Florida,
paradises, like from 1800, and like the only thing that's changed is the casinos they built on it.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump, and we don't have the clip, but Donald Trump is like, these stupid people are worried about it raising half an effing inch or whatever it is over 200 years or something like that.
Ooh, be careful.
Shut it.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, big things went down yesterday. Released footage, groundbreaking footage. And I believe that this is Nancy Pelosi's daughter that actually filmed this. This is video evidence. I believe this is on the day of January 6th. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure that this is on the day. You'll know it because Nancy Pelosi's wearing a mask like a moron. In the car. But here we go. This is her saying that it is her fault that the National Guard was not there on January 6th. Remember us conspiracy theories when Trump was like, hey, I called for the National Guard and Nancy Pelosi blocked it. You remember that? You remember that? Us conspiracy, terrorist,
you horrible
insurrectionists that said all that stuff. Well, now let's just play this footage here of Nancy Pelosi. Let's play it.
We have responsibility, Terry. We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have. This is ridiculous. You're going to ask me in the middle of the thing when they've already breached the inaugural stuff that should we call the Capitol Police? I mean, the National Guard? Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with?
They thought that they had sufficient
No,
resources.
that is not a question of how they had. They don't know. They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them.
Woo! There it is! There it is!
Apparently you don't.
Too free, baby. Wow. There it was. Okay. Remember, again, and this is the point where you need to hit that like button and hit the share button and comment if you knew it the entire time that what they're trying to indict Donald Trump for, Donald Trump wanted the National Guard there. Nancy Pelosi stopped it because she started all this stuff in the first place. If you knew it, comment "knew it" in the chat right now and blow up the chat. I want to see the chat blow up. Let's go. Now. Knew it. Now.
Two questions. Number one, why is her daughter allowed to film all this while this is going on?
Because it's Nancy Pelosi. She's a degenerate. She's a demon.
Let's just say they're not the smartest people on the planet.
And number two, how did this video get out? I mean, obviously, if it's her daughter's, I mean, why would this video get out, I guess? I mean, this is very damaging.
Now, I'm not
to
saying...
show you what they're doing and what they can do, and even though they have the evidence, I mean...
Look at everybody. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it. ERR, body. Everybody knew it.
Lottie-dottie, everybody.
Good grief, man. Okay. All right, so we got that. Actual footage of her. It's like that scene from that movie. The guy's looking at a videotape surveillance of him stealing his stuff, and he's like, that's not me. That's not me. I don't know. I don't know who that is. That's not me. All I see is a very attractive man. Like, that's all I see, committing a crime, but that's not me. Okay, this is Nancy Pelosi last night basically saying that we are trying to do a revisionist history on January. All right, so let's just hear what she's drunk off Robitussin and codeine right now in this footage. But let's just
the tussin.
She's got that tussin.
Get that tussin.
That tussin face going on. It makes you do this little hurt.
Shit,
Right there.
look, Nancy,
all right, play it.
You need to stop.
Why do you think this is stirred up and a brouhaha on the right and in some corners of the media today?
Well, because of the fact is that the President of the United States, the former president, and his toadies do not want to face the facts. They're trying to do revisionist history on January 6th. But we cannot let us be dragged into their, again, false impression of what happened that day. They know what happened that day. They know how serious it is and was and continues to have an impact on our country. And yet they want to call the people who were in there hostages. Last night I received the Lincoln Award. I was so proud of receiving that. And I said in my remarks, Lincoln built the dome on the Capitol. He insisted that it be built during the Civil War so that it could show the resilience of America. And to see these people coming through the Capitol with their foul deeds and foul actions, waving Confederate flags and Nazi flags under Lincoln's dome was so shameful. And yet this president who incited, this former president who incited this insurrection would not send the National Guard for
Oh, you liar!
People were harmed, people were killed, but died one
Only
way or
Ashley
another.
Babbitt. That's
and what did he do but try to deny that any of it happened? This is a terrible thing, but let us not take away the attention of what we need to do to go forward. We have to unify our country. We have to bring people together in a way in a way that honors the vision of our founders, the sacrifice of our men and women in uniform, as well as the aspirations of our children. I just came back from D-Day in Normandy to see our veterans there. It was the 80th anniversary of it. Some of the youngest of them were 97, some over 100. They fought for our freedom, and yet you see how it is being denigrated by the former president and his Republican toadies.
Pause on the Wicked Witch of the West or whatever it is. Yes, Todd.
Number one, Nancy, on behalf of the American people, stop having surgery. Your belly button's going to be on your throat if you lift your face anymore. Stop it. All right. Number two, Lincoln was a Republican.
Yes. Yes.
What are you talking about, chick?
Well, she's drunk, Todd.
Like
addiction is a real thing, Todd. How dare you?
And stop grifting.
How dare you, sir?
Stop grifting veterans. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's going to be like right here. It's going to be right here.
As some people say, she's asleep right now. She's asleep.
Lord have mercy.
She's asleep. She don't even know. But the gall of these people, man, like I don't.
Yeah, I keep thinking of that comment you just made a little bit ago of the video or the movie of somebody saying, "Oh, that's not me."
Oh yeah, that's
she's
not me.
literally saying that it's not her, that it wasn't her.
This is politics 101. Politics 101. They teach you this when you're running for office and stuff. If they got you, and you know they got you, and ask you a question about it, you just completely bypass that question and you say what you want to say.
Yep,
like you don't even answer, and then you just keep talking to where they can't jump in because eventually the news hit's going to run out. So we got video of her saying, it's my fault that the National Guard wasn't there, and then boom, then she goes, well, actually it was the president. I mean, the former president that incited an insurrection and didn't have the National Guard out there. You liar! Liar! I can't take it, dude. It's
man. And then I love the grifting of veterans there. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then talking about the D-Day veterans who we just played last week. One of the D-Day veterans going, he feels like a foreigner in his own country, that he doesn't recognize the country. And it's because of degenerate scumbag politicians like you, Nancy. Even the word Nancy. I apologize for people who may be Nancy, but she ruined it for all of you. Nancy is a word from now on. No Nancy.
No more. I'm calling her belly button Nick.
I'm calling her Tussin Codeine.
Tussin. Tussin. We're getting that Tussin.
All right. Flashback real quick. Remember, this is Pelosi saying that she can't wait to punch him out. Play the clip.
They have dissuaded him from coming to Capitol Hill. They told him they don't have the resources to protect him here. So at the moment he is not coming, but that could change.
Oh, he comes, I'm going to punch him out. This is my moment.
I would pay to see that.
I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this.
On the Capitol grounds. I'm going to
this
punch
little...
him out, and I'm going to go to jail, and I'm going to be happy.
I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to be happy. You will go to jail. Yous is going to jail, lady. The end. One way or another, Nancy Pelosi will go to jail. She's been waiting for this.
The crypt right there. That's what that picture.
Playing the whole thing.
We need to save this clip and circle back around to when she is in jail. Like,
yes.
Okay, there you go. Boom.
That's not gonna happen.
Anyway, all right. Let's get into, ladies and gentlemen, the bird flu pandemic is the next scam-demic across the board, and you do not need to be caught in a food shortage. You need to go get your meat, your beef, your steak across the board from actual here in America steaks, not Australia meat, not China meat, nothing. Here in America, you need to go check out backyardbutchers.com/Graham. That's Graham. Backyardbutchers.com/Graham. They've got over 2,000 5-star reviews. They've got multiple boxes for you to choose from. They've got the steakhouse. They've got the farmhouse. They got the backyard. The list goes on and on. Promo code Graham is going to save you some money. If you wait, when a shortage is here, it's too late. Now you need to go stock up. That's backyardbutchers.com/Graham, backyardbutchers.com/Graham. All right, and also I want to talk to you guys really quick about Turning Point USA Believers Summit really quick. Let's go ahead and pull that up as well. Can we go full screen on this? Ladies and gentlemen, I will be at this event. I hope you're there too. I'm excited to invite you to the Believers Summit in West Palm Beach, Florida, this July 26th through the 28th. The summit is more than an event. It's a mission to empower Christians across America to stand for truth, liberty, and courageousness in Christ. If you'll notice, there's a very young photo of a dashing young 25-year-old man in this photo.
12-year-old Graham.
That's me. I will be speaking along with Jennison Franklin, Alabama Stuckey, and the list goes on and on. We'll provide you with practical knowledge and strategies to boldly live your faith. You can get off of my face. Thank you. Our goal is to inspire believers to not just defend their faith, but actively live it out, guiding our nation towards the Lord. You can register now at tpusafaith.com/believers. We are dedicated to seeing believers not just defend their faith, but to put it into action, ultimately turning our nation towards the Lord. Register now and get more details at tpusafaith.com/believers. That's tpusafaith.com/believers. All right, let's get into everything that you guys want to hear now. This is the point, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button right now. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Subscribe, follow, and hit the share button far and wide. And let's talk about Hunter Biden. All right, so it was announced yesterday that the jury has officially started their deliberations into the Hunter Biden federal gun charge case. Let's go ahead and get the chat blowing up. Do you think Hunter Biden is going to be convicted? Comment yes or no. I want to see the chat blow up right now. I'll go ahead and tell you right off the bat, the answer will be no. And even if he does get convicted, they'll lower the charge to like a misdemeanor or something like that. If you believe that Hunter Biden is going to be charged like they did Donald Trump, comment yes or no in the chat. I want to see it blow up because the president and his team, watch this. Look at it. Go, 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 go. I want to know what you think, what you feel. Blow the chat up right this second. All right, let's go to a flashback real quick before we start talking about this verdict. Remember, Joe Biden posted this not too long ago in a tweet. You can go to it. Here we go. No one is above the law. I wonder if that is going to matter when it comes to his own son. But of course, Jesse Waters has the best breakdown of this. Let's watch what Jesse Waters has to say. Here we go.
I'd say if it was guilty or not guilty, there's going to be challenges for the Biden campaign. If it's guilty, then that partially defangs the line of attack that Trump's a convicted felon. I'd say partially because, yeah, Hunter's not running for president, but to just casually throw around that label against your opponent when the first son wears the same label seems boneheaded. If you get a not guilty, then that feeds into the Trump, I'm running against a rigged system. The way the Comey situation did in the summer of 2016, where it was throwing out immunity deals to Hillary's team like party favors and just let her off with a slap on the wrist and just showed that Trump was the victim of a rigged system and needed to get into D.C. and clean house. This will prove, if it is a not guilty, that there was home cooking in both of these trials. In New York, you get a Democrat jury who, I don't know, through legal black magic, invented a crime and then convicted. And then you'd have a Delaware jury do the same thing. While this is basically black and white, both juries would then be actively interfering in an election. And we don't like that at all.
Okay. All right. Thoughts. Todd, what do you think?
Well, we already know what game they're playing. You got addicts, prior addicts, people who's had family members die of addiction, all riddled throughout the jury. And listen, I understand addiction is real. I've had that monkey on my back after multiple surgeries. I get it, okay? And it's a tough one to crack, all right? But I don't care if you're an addict or an astronaut. You commit a crime, you go to jail, period. It's that simple. Like, I'm sorry. Like, your addiction means nothing to me. If you commit a crime, whether you're an addiction or addicted to something or not, it's cut and dry. Like, this is really simple. But it's not so simple because it is Joe Biden's son being charged and tried in his home state of Delaware, and he's going to get all the home cooking in the world. We know it. You know it. I know that you know that. We know that. We know he ain't going nowhere. Period.
No, they ain't going to do anything to him. Tony, your thoughts?
I think he is going to be found guilty, but on the fact that he's going to go, Biden's going to go off on nobody's above the law. But it's going to be, I agree with you, it's probably going to be a slap on the wrist. They're going to drop it down to a misdemeanor. That way they can say, see, even my son was upheld to the law, blah, blah, blah. Just use it as a strategic, advertising kind of thing. So,
or do they force him to go into rehab and do all these other kind of things and stuff? And is this the thing that leads Biden on his out? Remember, probably 6-7 months ago, where I said a possible scenario is through Hunter Biden, and Biden takes the moral high ground of a father that wants to take the time to be there to help his son in potentially his final years or whatnot. Like, is this potentially a Biden taking the moral high road on the PR thing? Like, hey, obviously it's known that my son has problems. And so in saying that in good conscience, I am a father first. So I'm going to step aside to be able to help heal my family. Is this a possible PR out for Joe Biden? Comment in the chat and let me know what you think.
Could be.
Because I don't believe that Joe Biden's going to be on the ballot in November, and we'll show you why in just a bit. But before we do that, let's get into our good friends at Patriot Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to stop giving hundreds of dollars a month to companies that do not care about you or your values. You need to join me, Glenn Beck, Dana Lash, Dan Bongino, Sebastian Gorka, Steve Bannon, Charlie Kirk, and so many more that have made the switch to Patriot Mobile. You can do this by going to patriotmobile.com/Graham. They have this new technology called Patriot Mobile One, where they have dual towers on the phone. If you go somewhere and AT&T decides to crash again, you can switch to Verizon. If you go somewhere and Verizon's coverage is terrible, you can switch back to the AT&T towers. You can keep your phone. You can get a new phone. You can keep your number or get a new number. The code Graham gets you free activation. So what are you waiting for? Join the only Christian cell phone company. Go to patriotmobile.com/Graham. That's patriotmobile.com/Graham. Promo code Graham. All right, so I don't believe Biden's going to be the nominee. I still don't believe it. I do not. And then yesterday, some videos came out that you just sit there and go, man, it's getting even worse. All right, so this is him talking. I can't even tell you the context of what he's talking about, really, but just listen to it. And those of you, he has a speech impediment. Shut it. Shut up. Just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and watch the clip. Watch it.
She knows so long as she was denied, our freedom can never be secured.
Toyota in a car. Toyota in a car.
Uncle Bosie, lick him.
Lick her. Lick him. Lick him. Play it again, Mr. Producer. Do it again.
She knows so long as she was denied.
LJ, Cool J.
Corn Pop and Uncle eating my cannibals, and it's a very good car. And Donald Trump.
He reminds me of that scene in Bruce Almighty. Yeah. Remember when he's
oh my God.
Okay, look, all right. Okay, we'll stop. For the people listening only on audio, let's give them an opportunity to hear it in its entirety without our commentary.
Somebody said, and you're a pastor.
Yeah, I am. I'll do that. I'll do it. Absolutely. Play the clip.
She knows so long as she was denied, our freedom can never be secured. She knows.
Oh, everybody knows when you become a pastor, you immediately lose your sense of humor.
I know that was a troll, but that got me right there. That got me.
Yeah. There it is. There it is.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I'm a pastor, and Joe Biden's a demon. Yes, you heard me say it right there across the board.
Yeah, because the next video is going to prove exactly his point right here.
So here we go. The lights are on, but nobody is home with Joe Biden. This is really hard to watch here. First of all, I'm pretty sure that's a man in a dress.
Yes,
in the lineup.
In praise and worship music, by the way.
Yes.
That's Kirk Franklin.
Yes.
That's on the stage.
Kamala Harris begins dancing. Very, very, very weird. And so anyway, but watch Joe Biden. As hard as it's going to be to not pay attention to all those other people, watch Joe Biden play the clip.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. Come on.
Hey, he's moving his shoulders.
Come on. That man is in frozen mode.
He's glitched out, bro. He is glitched out. He has no idea the dude's even talking to him. Oh my God.
Somebody's in his ear. Do something with your hands, Joe.
There you go. Be a pound.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Pause. Look at that lost old man.
Oof.
That man thinks if he had served, he was in Vietnam right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he thinks he's in Da Nang somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't tell me. And people are like, oh, it's so sad, Graham. Stop being so mean. To what? To the evil man who now is just old?
Yeah.
So we're just, what? So all the evil that he's done in his entire life, every aspect of who he is as a human being, we're just supposed to overlook that now because he's a decrepit old fool? We're supposed to do that? Tony during his intro music. That's about right.
That's
actually.
pretty good. I like that.
But I love people like Graham. Stop being so mean to him. He's so old. You can't overlook almost 80 years of degeneracy, demonic, evil things, corruption. Just because he's old and decrepit now, it's like, oh, Marilyn Manson was old. I mean, not Marilyn Manson. Charles Manson was old. Don't be so mean to him. It's Charles Manson.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The scary part is our enemies are watching this and they're like, this is the guy we got to go up against?
Exactly.
It's like, are you serious?
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. And
Anyway.
I ain't got a clue what that is on the far left.
I
That's
don't
Urkel
know,
in a
but
dress.
again,
I got
as
nothing.
weird as it is, that's not the point of the video because that's not the saddest part of the video. I believe, is it Tommy Lahren that posted this one? Did she tweet this one? Who tweeted this video, Mr. Producer? No, okay, ALX did. Go to the other one. The video. Go to that one.
The Bruce Almighty one.
Yeah, like who tweeted this? Oh, okay. I thought Tommy Lahren was in there. Tommy Lahren posted a thing that like he's not going to be the nominee, and I completely agree with you. I don't see any way that Joe Biden's the nominee because the poop heard round the world. We didn't get to yesterday, but now let's show something happened. Let's just play it and let's see what's going on here. Play the clip. Oh gosh. Oh no! This is him not knowing whether to sit or not. This isn't the poop video.
Lloyd J.
Oh my gosh! Go back! I'm so sorry. This isn't the poop video. This is the one where Jill's trying to tell him what to do, and he goes in a glitch, like back. He's like an NPC that's frozen in a game. Like, okay, now let's rewatch it. That's my apologies. I was wrong clip. In my defense, it was written wrong in the notes, but that's okay. All right, this one's just as good. Watch this glitch out.
Boy, she's on patrol.
What? Down?
Oh, God,
up,
Joe.
down?
Stand up.
Down?
Please welcome.
Look, get up, Joe.
Get
up, Joe. And he sat down anyway. He cuts off there, but he sat down anyway. Oh.
And that's how you know, like, because and I'm gonna take it to sports here, but that's how you know she's saying something.
I'm gonna do the Biden.
There you go. That is how you know, being a
Greg.
baseball
Get
guy,
up.
she
Sit
is
down,
saying
Greg.
something that she doesn't want nobody reading lips. Because the catcher walks up to the pitcher and like, hey, dude, come on, man. Like, dude, please. Like, just give me a fastball.
The new dance in the club. Do the Biden.
Do the
Yo,
Biden.
do the
That's
Biden.
pretty funny.
Yeah, do the
Get
up,
up, Joe.
down, up, down.
Joe,
Get
for
up,
the
Joe.
love of God, please stand up.
No way that man is on the ballot in November. No way. But let's look at actual evil in the face. People get mad at me for talking about demons and stuff. This is a
I
lady-
got to be with you on this one. I'm with you on this.
Is it at the beginning? This is a 4-minute clip. When
It's
does
the
it
first,
happen?
The first 30 seconds is all you need.
Let's watch this. Here we go.
Code section 2903.11A1 and or endangering children in violation of Ohio Revised Code section 2919.22B2. Count 4 alleges that on or about June 3rd, 2024, the
Oh,
defendant
man.
did knowingly cause serious physical harm to JW on date of birth 10/29/2020.
So a
Count
kid.
5
that's
alleges
it.
that on or about
Okay, so a
June
kid.
3rd, 2024.
So whoever it was born in 2020. So 4-year-old.
Yeah,
so,
she stabbed a 4-year-old.
Yeah, stabbed a 4-year-old,
To
and
death.
she's smiling. She's smiling about it because she's a demon. She's possessed by a demon. Find me a smile, Mr. Producer. Back it up a little bit. Find me a
She looks
grin.
at the camera and does
Right
like the
there.
rock right there. That's a demon. Period. I
Murdered
gotta
a
agree.
child, smiling. You tell me that demons aren't real. You tell me that's not a demon. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me. Go ahead. Tell me.
He was still 3.
Demon. Demon.
No,
DEMON.
and I have
demon.
I have to disagree. Put her in prison forever? No, she needs to go to the front of the line.
No,
Like
man,
she needs to go to the front of the line. Like as far as I'm sorry, she no longer needs to be a part of the human race.
Man, stories like this just boil my blood, man. She needs to be like covered in peanut butter, thrown in a room, and just throw a bunch of rats in there and just
Hold
let her
on,
freaking chew up
Tony.
food.
Tony,
Oh,
you're in
no, he can do
WITSEC.
it.
You're not
He can
supposed to
do
be
it.
telling people what you used to do back in the day.
Oh
all
my
right?
God, Tony.
Jeez, came out.
She
All
is
right.
absolutely disgusting.
To end on the just the world is a crapshoot, and then we'll get into questions here. This is a sheriff who's in a store outside of his district that's being looted, and they have a policy not to call the police. You can't make it up. Just play it.
We had found out just before they came out that these asset protection had seen them in there a week before stealing computers, but they didn't call the police because their policy said don't call unless you know who the suspects are. So that's an unreported criminal grand larceny. So anyways, they come out.
Move.
The bad guy and me are standing off. I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. And we got this standoff going. And we're going left or right. I'm ready for the foot chase. I look down, Jen, and he's wearing flip-flops. Guys, he's committing a grand larceny twice in a week. He's committing a grand larceny at the store, and he doesn't care. He honestly doesn't care about our system. This is a joke to him. He doesn't plan on running. He's wearing flip-flops to a grand larceny. That's an indicator of the problem we have. We had found
Can't make it up.
I
You
gotta move, man.
cannot make it up, dude. This is the world that we live in today. But that's all we got for this show, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we remind you now to hit the like button. We need as many likes as possible. The more you hit the like button, the more we see it. And we also need, if it's your first time, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. But we also need you guys to go back in the actual comment section of the video, wherever you're watching this right now. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the above. Leave us a comment in the actual comment section. It helps us out in the algorithm, and we do so love to hear your opinions on what we talked about. Is it Nancy Pelosi's fault about the National Guard on January 6th? Is Hunter Biden going to be convicted? Yes or no? Was that lady a demon? Yes or no? Let us know what your thoughts in the comments. But now we got to get into super questions. Todd, let's do it.
Here we go. Posh Beauty, good morning. Haven't posted in a while, but have been keeping up with all the changes. Loving this format. Didn't realize how much your show blesses my life daily. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank
Posh.
you very much.
Very
We
nice.
appreciate that. Very kind.
Casey13, a friend of mine posted this, and I agree. June is now declared Veteran Appreciation Month by we the people.
Okay. Yeah. I actually also call it Life Month.
Yep.
Because it's when Roe was struck down as well. So it's Life Month for me.
From Ratchet. Remember this. This is Pelosi's daughter doing this video. It's all optics. Wait and see. Pelosi does nothing uncalculated. I mean, yeah, I guess you could be right.
Again,
there.
I'm not saying, but again, it goes into, you have to ask the question, what's the optics? What is it for?
Yeah.
I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like you got to ask, what is it for? Like, why now? Why are these things happening now? So
To be determined.
Yep, TBD. From Bat Prame, $100 donation.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank
Very
you, Bat.
kind.
Simplify, love this show for the job rant. Can you imagine what would happen if companies wouldn't allow cell phones on the floor on the clock? It's pretty interesting because Ron DeSantis just outlawed cell phones in the classroom. I thought that was pretty cool.
Elon Musk said yesterday. Apple's new AI.
Yep.
That if Apple does this, that Apple phones will not be allowed anywhere in Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink, all the
Anywhere.
stuff. X.
Give me a Tesla phone, Elon. I'm down. Give me a Tesla phone.
Give us an X phone. An
Give
X phone.
Give us awesome.
Anything. Hook it to the satellites. I'm good with you. Sean CDL 1979. I haven't been able to watch live for a month and a half. Glad to be able to watch again. So good morning, Graham. Glad to see you're back, Tony, and Todd Hub.
Todd Hub. Hey, yes.
Haven't heard that in a while. Haven't heard that in a while.
I hadn't heard that in a while either. That was
Todd
great.
Hub is back.
Dalton 5734. Good morning, troops. Just wanted to say great job. Please keep up the good work. Also, shout out to my beautiful wife, Melissa Ann. Top Robbins.
Shout out.
Sean CDL 1979. Again, I keep hearing Trump says he's not for revenge, and this should never happen to a president again. But how will it stop if no one gets prosecuted? I agree with that. I've said it before. He's a better man than me because I'm burning everything down if I get
Yeah, I mean,
elected.
we talked about that. I think he goes after the people that have been a part of this injustice against him. That's what I think.
Hey, Kiloho, $50 donation from Kiloho.
Oh, thank you.
Graham, I am loving this show today. I've missed the old rant days, and today is great. Don't ever change.
They want,
you know,
they
we
want
get
the
like
silly
one
Graham.
a month out of Graham. It's like it all bowls over, and then
Hey,
we
man,
get one amazing show.
I made this post the other day on my stories, and I said the hardest part about trying to be the best version of myself is the constant amount of people that keep poking at me, trying to turn me back into the old me. Like that's the hardest point. That's the hardest part. And just, you know, man, today I just woke up and I was like, forget it, dude. I don't care. Well, you say something stupid in the chat. It's fair game. Let's do it.
It's good, man. Sometimes you got to let it out.
All right,
it's good.
let's
People
go.
like it.
All right, and Angie_Rue. I never took the vax, but I did catch the first bout of COVID. It tore me up. It turned my mild asthma severe, and I became gluten intolerant. If I eat wheat or gluten, my intestines and joints inflame. It sucks.
Guys, hold on. See, this is the problem. Okay. I'm not talking about people who actually have a gluten intolerance. Okay. For me to say it politically correct. It's sarcasm for the purpose of a joke for these pathetic Gen Zers that will do I have a gluten allergy. I'm making fun of the people that don't actually have those kind of things. Mm-hmm. They're like, I'm allergic to Bermuda grass and all this other kind of stuff. Shut your stupid mouth. No, you're not. Go roll around.
Everybody itches when they lay in the grass.
Snot around a little bit and you'll be fine. I'm not talking about you. If you have a legitimate, it'd be like me making fun of diabetics. Okay, if you're legit diabetic, I'm not going to talk about you. If you go around and go, oh my God, I think I might be diabetic. You're not diabetic, stupid. Like, shut up. That's what I'm talking about. Like, oh my gosh, I have asthma. No, you don't. You've never moved faster than a walk your entire life. You lazy, decrepit creature that's supposed to be called a human. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about you that has real problems. I'm making a joke about lazy, degenerate Gen Zers. Oh, God. And if your kid ain't a lazy, degenerate Gen Zer, shut your mouth. Shut your
Alyssa,
mouth right now. I'm not talking about your kid either. You know who I'm talking about. And the only reason you feel like throwing your kid in there, well, my kid's not like that, is because you know the other 98% of them suck. That's why. You just got it. Woo! Okay.
Alyssa, I know you're in the chat. I just need you to stay home from here on out because this has been great.
If y'all know the bull crap I put up with behind well, we're not on the camera, bro.
From Robbie McGroin, sorry for dropping the F-bomb, but Nancy Pelosi just pisses me off. Here you go for the swear jar. Love you guys. Oh my God, that was great. From math teacher MC, shame on Dr. Jill for allowing her husband to be paraded around the world stage for worldwide. I agree with
abuse.
That.
Elder abuse, absolutely,
100%
elder abuse.
I 100% agree with that. Florida Bob, Graham circling back. Global warming has caused a molecular change to wheat crop, which caused gluten tolerance issues.
That's coming!
I guess they left. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Have a good day. Thanks.
Oh, I love my job. Oh, I love my job.
I should have just, Grab, I should have just sat here like, what do I do? What do I do?
Be like Biden for the rest of the clip.
Oh, man. Sanctified warfighter. My pastor's family and I went to J6, saw several people in non-patriotic, non-Trump clothes that were trying to excite people. Never seen vocal patriots that don't wear any red, white, or blue. Inside job. Yeah, I can agree with that. Mary Ellen Castellini. It is appropriate to use the C word when describing Nancy Pelosi.
Whoa.
Treasonous witch. Dude, the comments are so great this morning. Florida Bob says, I win. That was the last comment.
I think Graham has rubbed off on a lot of the viewers today with the comments,
right
man.
Shockwave 21, best show ever. I love you guys. That's it. Do we have any from YouTube, Mr. Producer?
Look at Todd's face. He can't even. You can look at him. He's like bright ready camera.
Kevin Gardner, hippo. It's a sticker. Okay. Hippo character runs at high speed, his legs forming a ball-like blur. And Mr. Producer says that's supposed to be a sticker. I can't see.
Hey, I think Graham's camera has glitched out.
All right, is that it, ladies? Is that it, Mr. Producer? That's all of them. Okay, great. That's all we got for today, ladies and gentlemen. Graham is frozen. Oh my God!
You guys are both killing me today.
It literally reminds me of the God, what was the name of the movie? The Marvel movie, man, with Star-Lord. Help me out. Somebody in the chat. Star-Lord.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Todd!
Thank you. He's like, I have mastered the ability to move so slow I become invisible.
I just want to say, I'm not even going back to Florida Bob. I just want to say that my ability to not blink that entire time is unrivaled. That's all I want to say. Somebody's got an echo now in their stuff.
Thank you for that, y'all. Y'all made my morning. I'm not even going to lie. That's it. That's all we got.
I don't even know where to begin. Okay, we love you guys. Thank you guys so much. What a great show this was. I love it. I'm going to have an aneurysm after the show. Oh. Graham is a gluten for punishment. I hope that you all have beautiful sons and with their majestic legs,
Bobby.
and they walk in, and then all of a sudden they start sneezing on you and turning red and puffy because all of a sudden they can't eat gluten.
Oh my God!
Because of gluten intolerance. That's what I hope.
That was great.
I hope either way.
Oh, that was great.
Okay,
that was great.
Dear Lord, that's all we got, guys.
I'm soaking wet.
If this was your first time watching the show,
welcome.
I don't even know what to say. Welcome to Dear America.
Welcome.
Because, this is how it goes. All right. What do I need to say? Oh, thank you for watching. Please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to leave us a comment in the comment section. It really does help us out. If you guys comment in the comment section, the more comments we get, the more likes we get, the more our algorithm picks it up, the more people see the show. So please, cost you no money, hit that like button, comment in the comment section. And if you're able, share this far and wide. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Tony, say goodbye.
Hasta mañana.
Tony's just done.
I'm trying.
Todd, say goodbye.
Love you guys.
All right, let's pray this out. Dear Lord, I need your help today more than I have in a long time. Dear Jesus, help us to be more like you. I know I've probably failed today, and I apologize. But as fun as this is, and as much as we like to joke around, there are people that are dealing with serious things like depression, anxiety, fear, thoughts of suicide, of marriage failing. There are people that need help, Lord, and you are the answer to that. So there may be people listening today that have not made the decision to invite you into their lives, and maybe they're ready. There may be people that have made that decision but have fallen away from you and want to get back. So we pray this prayer that I pray every single day. Lord, I ask you to forgive me of my sins, both known and unknown. I ask you to make my heart new today and every day moving forward. I don't want you as my Savior, just my Savior. I want you as my Lord and Savior. From this moment forward, every step I take is in the footsteps that you lay before me. Lord, we thank you for your grace. We thank you for your mercy, and we thank you for your love in sending your only Son, Jesus, to die for us on the cross so we may spend eternity with you. Right now is a new day. Right now, we are a new being created in you, through you, for you, Lord. And we thank you, and we love you, and we give you all the praise. And all God's people said,
Amen.
I'm Graham Allen. Stay awake, not woke. Trust in God, not the government. And as always, stay free.